What is going on, guys, and welcome to the first episode of our Hardcore Iron Man series. Hopefully this is going to be a long-lasting series for the channel, and by long-lasting I mean we're probably going to die in the first episode due to a disconnect. So, without further ado, let's get this started. And there we go, our account is finally perfect. Beautiful. So a cool thing they changed is whenever you talk to Skippy, he'll actually teleport you to the end of the tutorial now, where you can talk to Juan or the other NPCs to change your account status and make them an Iron Man. And there we go, our account is now a hardcore Iron Man. All that's left to do now is teleport to the mainland so we can start our journey. Ta-da! We are now in Lumbridge. As you can see, my name is very awesome, super unique. If you guys want to add me, go right ahead. I'll love to talk to you guys in-game. But now we're going to talk to Juan and grab some of this hardcore Iron Man armor. So it looks really cool. It's a nice reddish color, along with the emblem next to our name. They're both red. It's a nice way to distinguish each other from the normal Iron Man and the hardcore Iron Man. So what we're going to do now probably is start a few quests, do the simple, easy quests right around Lumbridge like sheep shearer and cook's assistant, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is transfer over a few bonds from my main account so I can actually have membership on this account. And I'm being very optimistic. I'm using 3 bonds, so if I do die, all those bonds are just going to go straight down the drain. But I'm going to play very carefully at the beginning because I really do not want to die. And here we go, we're logging in with membership, and the first thing I'm actually going to do is pickpocket men until we're level 5 thieving. I know everyone does this, but you just have to do it if you're an Iron Man. So quickly, let's get level 5 thieving. And there we go, level 5 thieving has been achieved. And the first quest of the account has been completed, Cook's Assistant. That brought us up to level 4 cooking. And we're just going to quickly start Recipe for Disaster because why not? We're already here. There we go. Sheep Shearer quest is done and we are level 3 crafting. So I've just been running around killing random things like chickens and cows around Lumbridge, and we got to level 5 attack and 3 strength, and we're actually really close to 11 HP. My main goal was just to try to get my HP up, but I really underestimated how slow this XP is, so I'm just going to stop training for now, and I'm going to go do something else. So we made our way over to Draenor, and there's a few things I want to buy here, but we don't have enough money to buy everything that I want, so I'm actually going to come over to this woman and just pickpocket her for a while, try to build our cash stack up a little bit, just until we have enough money to buy everything I need. So what we're going to buy is the event RPG and the Chronicle. Now we don't actually have enough money to buy the teleport cards to add to the Chronicle because I forgot how much everything costs and we just ran out of money. So if you guys don't know what the Chronicle is it teleports you to the Champions Guild, which is south of Varrock, so it's a really early method of teleporting to Varrock. Now the second thing we bought is the event RPG. Now, the reason we bought this is because this weapon actually has the highest attack speed for any melee weapon in the game. It doesn't have the best stats, but because its attack speed is so high, it kind of balances out, and it actually turns out to be a really good starting weapon for Iron Man. Now, the third thing we're going to do in Draenor is actually go over to Fortunato and buy jugs of wine. Now, it seems like every hardcore Iron Man is doing this right now, and the reason for this is because jugs of wine actually heal 11 HP. It's one of the best early methods of food that you can get. So I'm just going to hop around and buy a bunch of jugs of wine because I do want to go into the Stronghold of Security and I want to use jugs of wine because I don't want to run in there with shrimp and just die. I want to have a really good method of food. So I'm just going to hop around, get some jugs of wine, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. The first floor of the Stronghold of Security is done, and let's keep going down so we can get the rest of our cash. There we go. Now we only have one more floor to go, but it is the most dangerous floor, so hopefully we do not die. And there we go, we are finally done with the third floor. I only had to drink 3 jugs of wine. I pretty much just drank up to full HP every time I got hit, just to ensure that I didn't die. So we're gonna leave the stronghold now. I don't care about the boots. You can keep your fancy boots. I mean, they're very colorful. I like that about them, but it's not worth the risk. So we might come back here later on whenever we have armor and HP and stuff to grab the boots. But for now, all I was worried about is the cash. So let's go buy some runes. So we bought all our runes, and if you look in our inventory, there's a piece of cheese, which can mean only one thing. We are about to do the Witch's House quest, so I'll see you guys whenever we're fighting the experiment. So we're about to fight the experiment now, and a lot of people know that you can safe spot the final two forms of this fight, but a lot of people don't know that you can actually safe spot the first two forms as well. It's a little trickier, but it is possible. So the way you do it is you stand where I'm standing and then attack the experiment. The experiment will come over trying to attack you, and then you walk under the experiment. And if you're lucky, the experiment will walk back to where you were and get stuck. Whenever it gets stuck, you just take one step down and then you can safe spot it. So right there, the experiment walked behind me, and then you just take one step down and it gets stuck on that piece of wood or chair or whatever, and it can't move from there. So you can just safe spot it and you don't have to worry about getting hit or running out of food. So I'll see you guys whenever we're almost done with the fight. And there we go, the second form is done, and here's the third form, and you just come over here onto this little patch of hay, and the third and fourth form can attack you from here. So now you can just safe spot the last two forms and complete the quest. And there we go, that is the Witch's House quest finally done. That got us the whole way up to level 25 HP, which is fantastic, because that gives us just that little bit more of security and survivability. So we just used the Castle Wars minigame teleport, and we're heading up to Ardy right now, but there's these super anti-poisons on the ground, and I want to hop around and grab a few of these just to have in our bank, so if we ever get poisoned, we'll always have these as a backup. So we finally made it, and now it's time to start stealing some cakes. And it doesn't look like I need the food that I brought because someone has a cannon and they're being very nice and killing all the guards so we don't get hit. So, time to start stealing some cakes and getting some thieving levels. I think one more cake should do it. There we go. That is level 20 thieving. So, I think I'm done with thieving for now. Eventually, I'll probably go and steal some silk, but we'll do that later. I want to do something else right now. So I headed north to start the waterfall quest, but I actually wanted to come up here farther and grab the bar crawl card, because whenever we're running around different cities, we can just grab this out of our bank and check off the different bars so we don't have to do it later. I'm also going to come over here and do the Barbarian Assault minigame tutorial, because whenever we complete that, we can actually teleport here using the minigame teleports, which will be really awesome whenever we're doing the waterfall quest. So we're at the part of the quest where we need to grab Galariel's Pebble, but while we're here we may as well start the Tree Gnome Village quest, because whenever you start this quest, you don't have to walk through the maze ever again. You can just have the gnome guide you, so that'll save a little bit of time. So I actually decided to just complete the Tree Gnome Village quest while we were here, and we're at the part where we need to kill the Khazard Warlord. And this guy is also safe spottable. So the way you do it is you attack him and then run over here, and at a certain point is the edge of his attack radius. So whenever he reaches that point, he'll just run backwards and he won't be able to attack you. All you have to do is just keep attacking him, running to the edge of his attack radius. He'll run backwards and then rinse and repeat until he's dead. So let's kill him and complete the quest. And there we go, the Tree Gnome Village quest is finally done. That got us the whole way up to level 28 attack, which is fantastic. And our combat level is now level 16, so we're slowly rising in the ranks. So I just teleported using the Spirit Tree, and we're about to start our agility grind. So we are in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. We need to get level 10 agility. I'll see you whenever we do that. There we go, level 10 agility has been achieved. That didn't take very long, probably like 15-20 minutes. I wasn't really counting, but it went by pretty fast. I'm also going to start the Grand Tree quest while we're here. We will eventually need 25 agility, and I'm only level 10 right now, but we could still start the quest and do all of the preliminary stuff for it before we actually need the 25 agility. Now here comes one of the most nerve-wracking parts of the waterfall quest. We gotta run through here and try to not get hit by the moss giants. So luckily we're at 25 HP, so even if, oh god, Just keep eating. Even if these guys do hit me, they won't be able to fully KO me. So that's why I brought the rest of my jugs of wine. I think I really need to restock on those or just get some better food because it's really nice being able to heal 11. So cakes are good because they heal 12, but they take 3 bites to heal. So I'd rather have food that just heals you in 1 bite and you're good. So we got both of the things that we need to do down here, and let's go complete the waterfall quest. Just gotta use Galariel's urn on the chalice, and there we go. The waterfall quest is done. We are now level 30 strength and 36 attack. Fantastic. Seems like all of the early quests that you do on an Ironman are very, very repetitive. It's do some dialogue, find some stuff, and then kill the final boss using safe spots. So we're almost done with the bouncer, which means the fight arena quest is almost done. I'll show you the reward in just a second. And there we go, that is the fight arena quest done. We got a ton more attack XP. That brought us the whole way up to level 40 attack. We can finally wield rune armor. And we're only a few hours into the account. Awesome. It also brought us up to level 23 thieving, and we got some cash, which it's not a lot of cash, but every little bit helps. We just finished level 20 agility at the Draenor course. Now we only need to do 5 more levels until we can complete the Grand Tree quest. So let's go knock that out real quick. So I was thinking, while I was doing agility, I could have been growing my cats. So I quickly just did the Gertrude's cat quest. Maybe. I think. There we go. You have completed the Gertrude's cat quest. Now we can start growing our kittens. And we also got 17 cooking. We have just reached level 22 agility, but that's not the cool part. The cool part is we have reached a total level of 200. That's not a huge milestone, but it's a cool little starter milestone. Not bad. That is finally level 25 agility. Let's go complete the Grand Tree.